What's up, everybody? This is your boy Jack Hunter, my SpazzTech Productions, here with yet another video that talks about my journey building a computer. So, in this video, this is kind of like the starter video to tell you a little bit about, how I'm getting up and how I'm doing things. I'm going to mention the budget that I'm doing, and then also just everything that I've either gotten so far or plan on getting. This video will probably be filmed over a couple of days. So if you see me in like different changes of clothes, it's not because I'm one of those people who changes clothes like every few seconds or something like that. It's because it's probably been filmed over a couple of days. So with that being said, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about why I decided that I wanted to build this computer. And I kind of briefly mentioned a little bit about why I was building a computer, and I went into a lot of detail, and that's pretty much because my laptop right here, the reason why it's down right now instead of up is because, it's kind of slow. And not only is it kind of slow, it's also, it powers down heavier now. Like, easily, it needs more, sleep, more time to refuel and stuff like that. And that's okay, but it's not really good because I'm on it a lot, especially when it comes to my school and it comes to gaming. Well, not as much in gaming, like I already mentioned, I'm a console gamer, but I do want to play the Old Republic again, and especially since they're coming out with a new expansion. I've played all the expansions, even up till the last one, Knights of the Eternal Throne, and the Fallen Empire as well. But I just need a better computer for gaming when I do decide to game, and because my friends that I game with, a lot of them are just PC players. They play on the PC. And also, I need it for editing videos as well, and like animation and graphic design. Because with the graphics card and a gaming computer, it's a lot better. So with that being said, ultimately, what's going to start happening is, like I said, I already pretty much decided the budget that I wanted to do. And in this video, I'm going to go a little bit more in depth on what my budget is and what I've done so far. So the budget, obviously, if I just mentioned that I need the laptop for school, obviously I'm a college student, and so college students are not very rich. And since I'm not very rich, and I do well, I do really well for myself, I still want to keep it under a certain budget so that I can manage that along with managing my money, because I obviously know that building a computer, especially a gaming computer, is going to be more expensive. So one thing that I'm already doing is I'm setting my budget, and the budget that I've set for this is about $1,240. So that's $1,240, and that's where the budget is. I've already kind of mapped out how I'm going to do this budget and everything like that. And luckily, I've had some help with a lot of things, and that's ultimately where I want to go into right now, is what I already have. So ultimately, I have the case first and foremost. When I was starting the idea of building a gaming computer, one of my friends, he had a case that was just randomly sitting in his closet, and he was originally going to use it for something, but then he just didn't have the opportunity to do it, and he was like, it's just sitting here doing nothing, you can take it. And I was like, oh, cool. And so the case's name is Versa N23. It's a thermal take case, and when I looked at it, I was like, man, that's a really nice case. It's got like a glass opening on the side. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen it, and a lot of you are like probably thinking, oh, that's a pretty good, decent case. And because of that, I've kind of decided on what route I plan on taking and what I want the case to look like, or what I want the computer to ultimately be designed like. And I think what I'm gonna do is I want to go for like a blue and black setting with LED lights being blue, and then of course the case being black, of course, and then pretty much all the stuff that's going to be around it with it, the accessories, the keyboard, the mouse, all of it is going to be it's going to be black with LED lights. And ultimately, something else that I've gotten is 2 memory cards. Now, as you can see, one of them, this first one is an EVGA. I don't know if you see that. Yeah, you can see that. It's an EVGA, and it's from the Black Ops release. And I heard that usually what happens is, when people, buy a new game, a lot of times when they come in the bundle packages, instead of getting like a new system with the works and the make of what the system would look like with the patent advertisement of the game that they're buying, they get a new graphics card because they need to be able to play the game on the graphics card that's best fits it. Now, this is a old graphics card, obviously. I know that. I'm not dumb. And it only works on 540. So, yeah. And so, I guess a lot of people might thinking, okay, what kind of games are you trying to play? Are you just trying to play games from the Black Ops era? And truth be told, yes and no. What I am trying to do, however, is I really for sure just want to be able to, if anything else, I just really want to be able to play the Old Republic and Dota. And I know by itself, the Old Republic would work on this, and Dota would kind of work on this, but like I said, I got 2 memory cards, and as a reason why, I mean, it's not saying down the line and in the future I won't get like a better updated graphics card so I could play like other like more graphic powering games like with like higher graphics and stuff like that, but for sure I'm going to start off with these 2 graphics cards. The other one is an MSI, and it's called Lightning, and this one is huge, a lot huger than the other one, but this is the other graphics card that I'm going to be using. And it was for, I don't know what it was really for, but this is ultimately what I'm going to use with the EVGA, and I'm going to put them together. I have the strip that goes with it to be able to put it together. Now, a lot of people are probably wondering, how did I find these? Because I don't know if a lot of stores still sell them, but I found these in, once again, my friend who gave me the case was like, here, you can have these as well. You put them together, they would run like his computer, and he has, I forgot exactly what he has. He has like a 6 something, but he his graphics cards is really good, and if with these 2 combined, he said they would work to probably to the level of where his is right now. Okay, and ultimately at the end of the day, I still have more stuff to get. The things that I'm for sure gonna get right now or coming up soon is I need to get a mouse anyway, so I'm going to get that because my mouse that I have already is it broke down on me. So I need a new mouse. And then also what I plan to do is just, first of all, I'm going to start off with getting the motherboard and the power supply first. So those are the 2 big things that I really want to get first. And I know those are the 2 big things that might cost the most. Hey guys, so today I was just like, this is going to just be showing you a little bit of what I have gotten and or what I plan on getting. And so like I said, I've been on like Newegg a lot, been on PC Part Picker a lot. I've just gone and like just seen a lot of like good stuff, or like decided what I should do. The lady at the Microsoft store was she was really saying that I should go and check these things out and like go and look at these things. And yeah, like I decided, okay, well, and look at these sites, and so that's what I did. And so even though I did, I also found comparable prices for those things on like Amazon and eBay. But Newegg and PC Part Picker are things that I've been using. If there's any other sites you guys know that are not only cheaper but also better, or maybe just as great, just put those down in the box down below, in the comment section down below, and I'll look at those and check those out. So as you can see, these are some of the things that I've gotten so far that I put inside my Amazon cart. As you can see, they're like, they're a lot of some good stuff. As you see at the bottom, you see the tablet thing that I've decided that I was going to probably get as well. But that was because I really probably am going to just get rid of this laptop, and I can only use that. I can use that tablet thing for just school and stuff like that, and not really like anything more needed. And if I want to like game on the go, I can just use like the games and the apps from that like tablet computer. But as you can see, the first things that I said I was gonna get is the EVGA power supply. It's 750. It's 750 watts, and it's a gold edition, and that's gonna be about like $86. It's 84.87 actually. I don't know why I didn't just look at the thing. But the next, also, other thing I'm going to get as well is the Gigabyte H370 Aurora Gaming motherboard. And the reason why I'm getting that one specifically is because, I mean, I've seen it. And I've talked to the lady in the Microsoft store, and she said it's pretty good. Let me know what you guys think about these two things. If you guys think those are pretty good, if you have any experiences with them or any challenges that you've had with them. But those ones are the ones that ultimately fit my my case that I got, and I obviously need to get it with the fix of the case, and it's a Type A. And it's HDMI. It got ATX. That's what I needed. It was either mini ATX or ATX for the case. And there's one other one, but I forgot what that one really was. But ultimately, that's what I'm gonna do, and that's ultimately how, just how I thought of everything through. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna get these two things first. Obviously, they're both interchangeable because they don't need to. The power supply doesn't need to be exactly like compatible in the way with the motherboard, but ultimately I just want to make sure that I have those things first because those are the most important things, and also the motherboard is the most expensive, and I want to get those things first and have them set up. What I plan on doing is I don't want to start building or putting anything into the case until I get all the parts that I really need ultimately, and then anything that I want to add later I'll just add later. Like if I want to change in and out the graphics card, I'll do that. But ultimately, I want to start off with this, and I want to look at the things after I get these things before I just buy random stuff. What I think is important to do is get these things first and then build from that. Make sure you have things that are compatible with the motherboard, and that's what I've been told by the people at the Microsoft store, and that's what I've been told by my friends who are PC gamers who build their own gaming computers. So just making sure everything is compatible, and that's the same thing with when I built the other computer just for coding. It's just you had to make sure that things were compatible.